Welcome, alumni and friends. This is David Tromenhauser, the Alumni Director of Bryan College, and it is a pleasure to again speak with you. I want to update you on the latest happenings on Bryan College campus. As you know, we have been pursuing the entrance this last year, and we've been raising money, and I cannot thank you alums enough for your participation and your support. Just to recap just a few reasons as to why we needed the entrance. First of all, as you know, it would be much safer. The entrance will be straighter and wider than the current entrance, and that it will not pass through a residential area. Then secondly, it increased visibility and better access via the main highway into Dayton. Thirdly, it would enhance our first impression of Bryan for prospective students and visitors. And then lastly, it will open up the west and north side of the campus for future development. That is the place where we want to put the athletic center, the William Jennings Bryan Center, the Performing Arts Center. And this entrance, as we have said, is the first domino that needs to fall. And praise God, it is now happening. On February 6th, we did break ground for Phase 1 of Bryan's new entrance. It's noteworthy that February 6th was the same day that fire devastated Mercer Hall in the year 2000. Isn't it amazing what God has done over the last 9 years up on this campus? Join with me now as we see some clips from the groundbreaking ceremony.
Vision 2020 is what we desire for this campus to be in the year 2020. And this road and the first phase of building this road that we are breaking ground for today is the foundation for all that you will see on this campus. It opens up a whole new section of campus. It gives to us a focal point as we come up this drive and come to the roundabout on the campus, and it's going to provide for us wonderful new opportunities by way of programs and facilities for the college. What we're celebrating today is what we call Phase 1. Phase 1 will be the opening of this campus from Route 27, US 27 behind me, to Richland Street, right behind all of you. You know, God answers prayer, and sometimes that prayer is not immediately answered, but it's always His answer in the time that is best for us. I remember when I came 6 years ago to my first trustee meeting, and Don Eford pulled me aside and he said, "Young man, you have one assignment," and he said, "I want you to get on it. This is an important assignment." I said, "Yes, sir. What would that be?" He said, "I and others on this board, we have prayed for 40 years that God would give us the opportunity to have this entrance. But it is something that God has prepared for those young men and women today and tomorrow who are going to be those change agents in a world that so desperately needs the gospel of Jesus Christ, and those people who will live out their faith in a way that draws men and women to Him. That's the reason that we move forward. That's the reason we put forth the effort, and that's the reason that I invite all of you to continue to join with us in this great opportunity.
We are changing the face of Bryan College by offering the community and the world a new glimpse of the college through this new entrance that we're making. And I believe and suggest that the world, as they see Bryan College through this new window, will like what it sees. Because this college, under the leadership of Dr. Livesay and his predecessors, have remained true to the principles that the founders of this college envisioned. A college that puts Christ first and has remained committed to rigorous academic standards.
As of right now, there are 54 different classes who have projects underway to raise the $25,000 toward a line for the entrance. The $1 million pledge that we have received will cover the cost of putting in the road for sure. What we are looking to do is twofold. One, get alumni participation up, and then second of all, to make sure we have all the additional costs covered for the extra things, like lighting, landscaping, the roundabout at the top of the entrance, those kinds of things, and also site preparation for the other buildings. If we're able to do that when we have the equipment available, it will save us a tremendous amount of money and time later when those other buildings are constructed. As you know, the new entrance is the first step toward providing these facilities that we need to achieve the goals of Vision 2020. We are thanking God for His blessing and enabling great accomplishments over these past 9 years, and I would invite you to join with us. The Phase 2 groundbreaking will take place on Friday, April 17th. We're doing that when we will have Michael Gerson, Senior Fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations. He's a Washington Post op-ed columnist and former speechwriter for President George W. Bush. And then he will join us as a special guest for our groundbreaking. So I would invite you to come by for that as well. If you have any questions, please visit our website at www.bryan.edu/2020 or email me at davidt@bryan.edu.